So, welcome to Breaking Through the Paradoxes, your soul's true potential. And I'm really excited that you're here. You're still searching for clarity, alignment, and the next level of soul's journey. Maybe you've asked yourself questions like, why do I feel stuck? Why am I holding myself back? How can I create balance and thrive in my work and my life? And today we're going to explore these questions, uncover what's holding you back, and dive into the tools that can help you move forward with clarity and purpose. So, the contents of today's Q&A, we're looking at the paradoxes that hold you back, the tools to break you free, an energy recalibration, med beds, a vision to what's possible, an invitation to go deeper, and the Oracle's Code Certified Practitioner. This has got real tools in it. I want to welcome you just and how do you give when you feel so drained? What can't I break through? What's stopping you? What are you feeling stuck about? Yeah. So this is what we're going to be speaking about today. And I absolutely love when the paradoxes play out, especially the ones that are holding you back, because the ones that are holding you back are the ones that are actually the unconscious ones. If you're feeling something up here, let's just say if you're feeling confidence, or should I say feeling self-doubt, or vice versa. If you're confident, you'll show up strong for others, but deep down, you question if you're truly enough. This quiet self doubt that's running in the background can hold you back from stepping fully into your power. And you question yourself, am I enough? Can I really do this? Okay. Another one, empathy versus overwhelm. You feel deeply for others. It's your gift. Own it. But often it leaves you drained and wondering how to give when your own cup just feels empty. Your ability to connect deeply is your gift, but it also leaves you drained, wondering how you can keep giving when you feel so empty. Fear of judgment versus success, or should I say success versus fear of judgment. As you can see, I like to go on the positive ones as opposed to the lack, because I think the majority of people who's in the healing world, coaching world, spiritual entrepreneurs, whatever, they tend to go on to the lack more as opposed to the positive. So I like to go more on the positive as a now, does that mean that I don't have the negative ones? Does it help? I just know what to do with them when I see them playing out. So, success versus fear of judgment is you want to step into abundance, but you hold yourself back, worried about being judged or outshining those around you. That's a big one. And you want to thrive, but that small voice just inside holds you back. What if I outshine others? What if they think, what will they think of me? What if I'm better than them? What will they think of me then? Honestly, these are real. Spiritual depth versus practical growth. You've mastered your spiritual practices, but turning that depth into a thriving, impactful business, it just feels like an uphill battle. You've mastered the spiritual practices, but turning that depth into a thriving, impactful business, it just feels like an uphill climb. It really does. Yeah. And how many of us have had that? I know I certainly have had that, in the spiritual arena, even not even the spiritual hypnotherapy, coaching, because I've done them all. So what about abundance, sorry, versus scarcity mindset? You want to embrace abundance, but deep down, you're still holding on to fears of not having enough. Whether it's clients, time, or energy, this tension keeps you fully stepping into your power. You dream of abundance, you even write about it, yeah? You visualize it. Those align clients, the financial freedom, the joy. But deep inside, there's still that part of you that clings to scarcity, to lack, to the fear that you'll never have enough. And this fear keeps you from stepping fully into the abundant life you deserve. Or what about independence versus isolation? You pride yourself on doing it alone, but it's left you feeling disconnected, unsupported, And you crave a community of like minded souls who truly understand you. You just crave it. You want that soul tribe. You pride yourself on being independent, on figuring everything out by yourself. But that same independence has left you feeling isolated and disconnected and alone. Because you long for that community, because you know you are connected. Your soul knows that you should be connected to the all. However, all your soul feels is separation. And when you're craving for that community that understands you, but are afraid to lean on others for fear of judgment, for fear of not trusting, for fear of being hurt before, yeah, all keeps you stuck. What about patience versus stagnation? You've learned to trust divine timing, but waiting too long has left you feeling stuck. You're procrastinating, and you wonder, am I being patient or am I afraid to take action? Because there's a big difference. You've learned the importance of divine timing, but now you're wondering if waiting too long has become an excuse. You ask yourself, am I being impatient or am I afraid to take the next step? Ask yourself that. Am I being impatient? Am I being patient? Or am I afraid? Is there fear there of me taking that next step? And you'll probably find it's the latter. Yeah? Perfectionist versus procrastination. You really set high standards for yourself. I used to do this massively. But the fear of not being perfect keeps you from starting or finishing the work you're meant to do. Yeah. You have high standards for yourself, but you want to do things right to create something truly powerful, to help people, to help yourself. But that desire for perfection, it just keeps you stuck. You procrastinate because you're afraid of not measuring up to your expectations and others. So just sit with that for a minute. Where are you? Let me know in the comments. Where are you? Are you in confidence or self doubt? Are you in overwhelm or empathy? Are you in fear of judgment or success? And with fear of judgment comes fear of being seen as well. They kind of go together. Are you in practical growth or spiritual depth? That's a good one. What about scarcity mindset? Are you in lack or are you in abundance? Yeah. Are you in being alone, isolation, or are you in independence? Are you in stagnation? You're stuck. Or are you in patience? Are you in procrastination? Let me know in the comments, guys. Are you in procrastination or are you in perfectionism? And there is actually tools to break through this. There's beautiful tools out there because we have the hologram healing where you visualize those energy layers and those spiritual, emotional, physical, and psychological. Yeah. But when you've identified what's holding you back, just let's focus on how you can move forward because these tools are here to help you realign and step into your full power. Release that energy. Now, the hologram healing, it really, your energy exists in layers, the spiritual, emotional, psychological, physical. And by visualizing these holograms and scanning for imbalances, you can bring yourself into alignment. So, for example, if you feel emotionally drained, focus on your emotional hologram. Imagine gently clearing and balancing this layer to bring yourself back to harmony. Yeah, because there's four energy layers. You've actually got a lot more energy layers in your auric field, and your emotional goes into the auric field. Yeah, but first we're going to start with the spiritual layer. What is it? This is the connection to the higher self, to intuition, to guides, your spirit team, to universal consciousness. It represents your purpose, your soul mission, your divine alignment. When it's in balance, you feel disconnected. You feel disconnected from your intuition, from your spiritual practices, or your higher purpose, experiencing doubt in your path or struggling to have that inner peace. Now, how you would heal the spiritual. And also remember in the spiritual, there is a lot more goes on in the spiritual layer of entities, implants, past life, timelines, all that kind of thing. We're not going to go into that because it's so much in there. But what you do is you just imagine that hologram, the spiritual hologram. You just see it. And how I see the spiritual hologram is I always see the back of a person. Yeah. And then I scan that hologram, and we show you how to do that in the Oracle code, how to do it very easily. And then we use light, spiritual light from above, from around us, from within us, to clear those blockages and reconnect you to that divine guidance. We practice rituals that deepen your spiritual connection, where you are shown how what could be stuck in that spiritual hologram and what you need to do to release what is in there. Yeah, and some of it is karmic, some of it's soul contracts, vows. Honestly, you have no idea what gets stuck in our energy holograms. And then you've got the emotional hologram, and this is the seat of your feelings, your relationships, the ability to process emotions like love, joy, fear, and grief. Because what a lot of people do is when we come into fear and grief, they shut down. Yeah, they just shut down. They don't move themselves forward and put themselves into that because they fear that pain. I get it. I've been there, you know. And when you know there's imbalances, you're emotionally overwhelmed. You have mood swings. You have difficulty expressing feelings or holding on to unresolved traumas. Yeah. But how to heal is really, again, you visualize the emotional layer. And it's like a sphere, an auric field around the hologram. And you just look for those areas that feel heavy, dark, cloudy. And there'll always be a color there, where you imagine spots being cleansed by soothing, warm, loving white light, because also what you'll feel is you transcend the colors, you transcend the metaphors that come through, yeah, and you clean the auric energetic emotional field. The psychological layer, it's all about your mind, your beliefs, your thought patterns. And this layer really governs your self-image, your mindset, your self-worth, and the ability to process and integrate knowledge. Negative self-talk and limited beliefs, overthinking, or feeling stuck in repetitive thought patterns. Again, how I see this is I just see the hologram of the head, and I just see like there's a grid, a network surrounding the mind, and you focus on areas within the grid that look tangled or blocked, and you just gently smooth them out. Use color, you'll see color, you'll see denseness. And again, you'll use the white light, whatever your spirit team's given you. Again, we show you all that. Yeah. Physical hologram, yeah, it's the body's energy, it's the health, it's the vitality. And this layer reflects how well your physical form is functioning and its connection to other layers. What you see here when you go into the physical hologram is usually you'll see the organs, you'll see the muscles, you'll just see the outline of actually what's going on there. When you have those imbalances, you're tired, you're fatigued, you've got that pain, the physical pain, the illness, you're feeling disconnected from your body. So you see this physical hologram and you actually look for where the denseness is, where the red colors, the dark colors are, that pulsating of energy around the body, within the organs, within the bones, whatever it is, and you just identify and see that the areas are, they feel dull, they're heavy, they're maybe, and you focus on energizing that healing light. And we've also, so that's one tool to break free from those. And when I say break free, what I mean is to balance the paradoxes, because what's usually happening in our whole self is if we have a paradox and it's unbalanced, it's a way up here. Say, for instance, you're completely in lack, You get somewhere, something, something comes in, client comes in, money comes in, but you make sure that you have something to pay. A bill comes in, a big bill, or you give it away, or what have you. So it's unbalanced. It's not balanced there. Yeah. And that's what I mean by tools to break free. You need to get back into the balance of the paradox because we have them. If you have one, you have the other. Yeah. But usually the other is the one that's unconscious. Yeah. So if you are in lack, you are in abundance too. Yeah. We also have the shadow work. We've all been told to focus on the light. But the truth is, your shadow, the parts of you that feel messy or insecure, is just as sacred. Shadow work is about bringing those hidden parts into the light and learning from them. This includes your inner child. The inner child, working with your inner child, honestly, it really does take you to another level. It releases like stuff you have no idea because you have to allow the inner child to feel safe. And the part of you that holds your earliest experiences, beliefs, and emotional wounds, your inner child isn't something to suppress or fix. It is beautiful, it's an innocent part of you that needs love, it needs validation and acknowledgement, and you just need to listen. When you allow yourself to connect with the inner child, you can begin to heal the patterns that followed you for years, the patterns of self doubt, of fear, of unworthiness. And by embracing your inner child, you're not just addressing the past, you're reclaiming your power in the present. And just take a moment to close your eyes. Just take a moment and just visualize your inner child standing before you and just see what do they look like? What are they feeling? Just really look at them. Tell them, I see you, I hear you, and I love you. That one small act can really open the door to profound healing because all your inner child wants is for you to listen, to help them feel safe. Beautiful. And then we have energy recalibration. Now, energy recalibration is something you should be doing every morning. Just taking 5 minutes to ground your energy, recalibrate your energy. Yeah. Because this is how I do it. So every morning I'll connect to myself and I'll scan my energy. I'll just give myself from 1 to 10. 1, I have no energy whatsoever. 10, I'm on cloud nine. Everything is just manifesting. I'm in consciousness, synchronicities. It's just amazing. And I just tune into myself and ask myself that number. Where am I? If I'm a low vibration, I know I need to get it up. And when I'm saying low, below 5, if you're below 5, you need to get that up because you'll stay stuck where you are in that vibration. If you are above that number, say, for instance, my number used to be a 6 and an 8, is where I used to reside. And I used to manifest like massively synchronicities, coincidences. When my energy went up over 8, life just flowed. Things, I would just think of things and they would just be there, like instantly. Yeah, that's where you want to be. But it's very hard to stay in that energy level, especially when your family, your friends, are judging or they're maybe got toxic energy, especially if you're an empath or a light worker or sensitive or an energy worker, you really feel that. So that's what I do. I tune in. And what I do just to recalibrate my energy is I just imagine that I'm calling in my spirit team and I'm asking them, because remember, they can't do anything unless you ask. I'm asking them to come in and actually reboot me. And when I do that, I ask for all my energy to come back that's mine, that people have taken, knowingly or unknowingly, and I give back anybody's energy I'm holding and I just transmute it. And that simple practice in the morning can set the tone for the entire day. It really can. Because what you're doing is you're clearing away the things that don't serve you. It's filling you with clarity and strength. And after I do that practice, I'll then do my aligned energy. And then we have the med bed healing. The med beds are quantum tools that you are designed to integrate the physical, the emotional, the psychological, and the spiritual layers. And just imagine a column of pure radiant light. It's the only way I can describe it. It's a column of pure radiant light that recalibrates your energy. It releases blockages. It repairs your aura. It restores balance. And when you're working with the med beds, you connect a certain way to the med bed, to the column of light. It's all your wisdom, everything there, all everything that you about your soul is in this column of pure radiant light. Yeah. And from this pure radiant light is this beautiful holographic beds that fit your body exactly, or your holograms exactly. Yeah. And you can then call in the other dimensional beings that we work with on the Oracle Code Practitioner Certified Program. We call those in, those advanced beings, and sometimes you'll feel like your whole body is shaking. You can sometimes feel you're being downloaded with something. You'll feel the shift within the med beds of what that light is flowing through your body, washing away the tension, clearing that negative energy, and recharging you at a soul level. It's more than a visualization, it's an alignment with the high dimensional being energy. It's a real powerful tool that we use on the Oracle Code. And this was downloaded to me when I was in Cambodia at the Taprom temple. Couldn't get that out of there by the gatekeeper. It was, I mean, this I was telling my friend yesterday, and she was actually buzzing after I told her how I really went into detail how it all happened and what was happening. And my healing ability, energetic healing ability, has went through the roof since that download. Went through the roof. So, a vision of what is really possible, I want you to pause for a moment and truly feel this. I want you to wake up. Your hands buzzed, yeah. I want you to wake up before the sun. I want you to really visualize this. Because you're waking up, you're clear, you're connected, you're aligned, and you wake up before the sun, not because you have to, but because you want to. The stillness of the morning calls to you. There's a clarity in your mind, a lightness in your body, and you haven't felt that in years, maybe ever. Maybe you've never felt it. And just imagine you're starting your day like this. You start your day not with a sense of obligation, of responsibility, but with a quiet excitement. You're no longer weighed down by the invisible burden of what should I do? What if I'm not enough? Because now you know that you know who you are, you know why you're here, and you know exactly how to bring your gifts to the world. Because this isn't just a vision, it's your potential waiting for you to claim it. It really is. And it's amazing how that works. It really is. So here's an invitation to go deeper. If any of this resonates with you, I want to invite you to take the next step. If you feel you need those paradoxes balanced, The Oracle Code Practitioner, we look at all that. We balance all that. We look at the shadow. Yeah? And it's more than a course. It really is. It's a transformational journey. And over 16 weeks, you'll master tools like the hologram healing, that'll align your energy layers. It'll be med bed healing for deep recalibration and balance. For DNA recalibration, I love that. It unlocks your potential at a cellular level. That inner child integration and shadow work will really help you heal deep emotional wounds to reclaim your full power. Because you've no idea how much that keeps you stuck. Your inner child wants to play, they want to be in abundance. Yeah. So you'll also learn how to integrate these practices into your spiritual business, creating a life that feels both abundant, aligned. It's designed to help you clear what's holding you back so you can rise into the healer, the energy worker, the coach, the spiritual leader, whatever it is you're meant to be, the light worker, the light language coder. This is what you're meant to be here. You're meant to expand the actual consciousness of the planet. You really are. And the Oracle code, it really is now, it's designed to guide you through a powerful 16-week journey, and you'll master advanced tools because you work with other practitioners. And that is the only way that you will actually be in your power when you're using the tools on others and yourself. Yeah, because it aligns you with your energy. Your psyche understands it more when you're doing it. Will there be fear when you first start? Yes, but after that first time, there'll be excitement because you know how powerful it is when you see that the other practitioner is actually getting the same as what you're getting. It's absolutely mental how it works. It really is. So, what's included in because a lot of people don't know actually, because when you join, you receive advanced training modules. You have lots of workbooks. There's transformative practices, like, as I said, the hologram healing, the DNA recalibration, there's the evolution chakra, opening that up. A lot of people don't even know that exists. I didn't. I certainly didn't know. Medbed therapies to work on your spiritual, emotional, physical, psychological layers. You'll also learn about energy and how it actually works. And those energy blocks that we all talk about, it's not actually blocks, but I'm going to go in depth about all that too. So you have a deeper understanding of what is actually going on there. There's live weekly group sessions where we'll deep dive into the teachings. We have 3 of those in each pillar, 3 weeks of teachings, 1 week of Q&A, and one that week you can catch up and what have you, if you need to, that is. You'll also get one-on-one mentorship. You receive personalized support that'll address your unique challenges, accelerate your growth. You also get community support. We have a WhatsApp group, so there's 24/7 support in there. You're part of a private community of like-minded healers who are there to help each other. I'm all about collaborations. I'm all about helping you to be of service of who you are and help you to be in who you are. Yeah. So you'll never feel alone in the process. You don't get to the end of the 16 weeks and you're left hanging. No, this is lifetime that it goes on. And this is just at the start of the program. And also, there's practical business guidance as well. Like just yesterday, we had the ideal client avatar and we did it within an hour. Everybody had their avatar within an hour. Yeah. So, and there's all different things come into the business guidance. You'll learn how to integrate those advanced tools into your business, how to attract aligned clients, how to create offerings that reflect your true value. Yeah. And there's also an IPHM certification, which is trusted globally. And if you've got that points you need to do, this program will actually cover those points. And at the end of that program, you'll be equipped with credibility and confidence to share your gifts on a global level. And the beauty of it is, if you want to expand those gifts even more, you can continue on with the Oracle Code Practitioner, and it doesn't cost you anything. Doesn't cost you anything. Hence why we're able to take longer payment plans if finances are an issue. But I'm going to say one thing. In one course I did, one girl had to go on low payment plans, and by week 4, she had manifested £58 million because of the energy work that we do. It's powerful. So next steps is, if you're feeling called to join, connect, book a discovery call. I'm not going to hold you ransom. It's a chance to ask questions, share what your goals are, and see if the program's the right fit for you. And also for us to see if you're the right fit for the program. Because of the way that it works, we have wheels. There's 12 people around the wheel. The spaces are very limited. When you're ready and we see that you're the right fit, because people have come on the call and they haven't been in the wheel, haven't been able to take them. I've had to say no, or their energy's not been in the right place. And if I feel that is your energy's not in the right place or you're not the right fit, I always give you something that will bring your energy up to that speed. There'll be something that I'll be able to give you because I have a wealth of tools that I can give you. So, and once you sign up, you'll receive all the details to officially enroll. From there, you'll get immediate access to the course materials, which are drip fed, and you'll start your journey. You'll get access to the WhatsApp group, so you're starting there already. And I always put a few extra things in there because there's a few bonuses in there. We look at personality types, belief systems, and also how energy works. Yeah, from a pranic healer's point of view, because I am a pranic healer and many other things. Yeah, by the end of those 16 weeks, you will be equipped with tools, confidence, alignment to step fully into your potential. Even if you're just starting your business, it doesn't even matter if you've got a business actually, because we've got a few people that's been on there that actually there's appointments coming through already. Thank you. Thank you for you making the appointments. If you're just starting on your journey, but however you do have a connection, your work with your spirit team, you've been around the spiritual arena. We want to hear from you. We really do. And if you're just starting a business, I give you so many tools to help you. I don't overwhelm you. Your one-to-one in the creation round is really where we really get spiritual guidance of what your next steps are, because I've got 30 odd years of business experience. I've got so many years experience of working with real shamans, real Rinpoches, real Native Americans, real druids from all around the world. I didn't just, it wasn't an online thing for me. I went traveling and seeked the real people to actually learn my skills. And then I was downloaded with this wonderful energy when I did my travels a few months ago. So if you feel a soul pull, because this is a soul-led, powerful, I want to say activation because you are activated, but you're constantly activated when you're on it. But it's a powerful program that goes live. You also get spiritual guidance every pillar. I'm trying to think, there is so much we do for you. I am constantly looking at how can I be of service to you as a group and individually. How can I be of service to you that will help you expand and bring the right people to you? Because you're here to make a bloody difference. Stop playing small. Because if this is a moment, that you really are, if you've felt that spark, if you felt that soul pull, if you felt that excitement, if you felt that fear within this webinar, that's your intuition telling you it's time. You've been doing the inner work, but now it's time to go and rise even higher. It's time to step into your alignment, and it's time to claim the life and business you're meant to be. Now, even if you're not wanting a business and you're working, do you want to go through that glass ceiling? because we help you. So here's my invitation to you. Doesn't matter if you watch this on replay. Book a call. Let's explore how the Oracle Code Practitioner certified program by the International Practitioners Holistic Medicine, which is a global known accreditation, how can we support you? And I can't wait to walk this journey with you. So thank you for being here, for holding space for yourself, and let me guide you. Whether you choose to take the next step with the Oracle or not, remember this. And I'm going to take this off for this one. You are powerful. You are enough. And you're worthy of every bloody thing that you dream of. Take action now is where you can book the call. If you're on replay, links in the comments